Hello people of YouTube, I am the Zombecutioner, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another part in my zombie project. Today we will be talking about who was Dr. Ludvig Maxis. And if you guys haven't seen the other parts to this, I will be talking about things that I went in depth in those other two parts. So please feel free to go back and watch those, maybe even first, so you guys have a better understanding of what I'm actually going to be talking about. So I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer, let's get right into the video. As many people know, Dr. Ludvig Maxis was the leader of Group 935, lead scientist in Project Ares, and Samantha's father. However, not many people actually know that Maxis is the antagonist of the Call of Duty Zombies storyline. He had given out much of his information to us through hidden radios throughout many maps. Alongside his good friend Edward Richtofen and several other scientists, Maxis led Group 935 into northern France to begin unearthing Element 115. This discovery then produced many interesting results, some of them being an ancient box with the ability to pull and produce a random gun from many different time eras, and staffs that produce many different powers, thus we use in Origins. While at excavation site 64, Maxis began to hear voices from a little girl named Samantha who was claiming to be his daughter. She stated she was trapped in Agartha, and if you don't know what Agartha is, I will be going into detail on that in a later episode. As many of his men were infected with Element 115, Maxis too began to catch the plague, and he then was on the verge of turning into a zombie. However, Edward Richtofen was able to strap Maxis down and operate on him as he removed his brain to preserve Maxis' knowledge. Before the betrayal between Richtofen and Maxis, they worked together at a factory code-named Ares. Here they created things such as zombies, hellhounds, teleporters, and the JGB-215, or the baby maker we use on Shangri-La. After the betrayal between Richtofen and Maxis, Samantha and her father were actually brought back together, and Maxis explained to her that he was deeply sorry for what had happened and told her to begin killing every member within Group 935 for betraying him. Soon after, a gunshot was heard and Samantha's killing spree had begun. Maxis had a plan to stop Richtofen had something like this happen, and that plan was to send Tank Dempsey, Nikolai Belinsky, and Takeo Masaki alongside his daughter, who was now in Richtofen's old body. Their mission was simple: to launch missiles at the Earth to open the link between the planet and the ether. However, his plan failed due to some small miscalculations, and it ended in the Earth being destroyed. After this failure, Maxis actually had another backup plan once he found out that the transit crew was still alive. His plan was to contact them, however Richtofen had the same plan, so there was always two sides to the Easter eggs on which one you would complete. Us not knowing exactly who was the antagonist, because many believed Richtofen was. Many people completed Maxis' side, which was actually just to destroy the Earth, because once his plan failed, he knew that his daughter had gone missing, so he planned to use the powers of the ether to destroy Earth and open the gateway to Agartha. However, we know after completing the Easter egg at Buried, there is no winning in this chain of events. That'll do for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, because I really love bringing you guys these videos because I'm so interested in the zombie storyline. So if you guys thought that this video was at all informational and you learned something, be sure to drop a like down below and even maybe a comment. Head over to my Twitter and tweet me what's up. I'll leave that link down in the description. Maybe even subscribe and tell a friend. I'm doing this channel for you guys and my personal enjoyment. So thank you guys for watching, and it truly does mean a lot.